We're starting a new podcast series with professionals using Martini, and our first guest is Lucas from Colombia. He's a professional cinematographer. His work is absolutely stunning. I think we'll have him share some of his work with us, and he's been doing some interesting things with Martini. So we're very lucky to have him as our first guest.
Thank you.
So thank you, Lucas.
I'm a cinematographer. I've been working for more than 20 years in the Colombian industry. I have shot stuff in Mexico City as well. I have worked with all the platforms, Netflix. I'm basically in love with the image. I love the storytelling of the image. I love playing around with the light and the camera and the framing. And I love just building this kind of fantastic worlds that you get into once you start doing cinematic stuff. My real background is that I studied visual arts. And that kind of led me to the way to keep shooting. And at the end, I realized that I really love to be on a set, basically shooting. And because of the nature of being a cinematographer, you have a huge amount of time working on a specific project. And then you have like a lot of time when you're not working. You rest for the first month and then you start like, what else can I do? What else can happen? And then I start playing around a little bit with AI, generative AI, to build like my own references for the DP portfolio for specific projects. So that was my first start. And then early this year, I started really getting into learning about the video models and stuff. And then I started really getting into Martini, the app and the interface. And I kind of felt like really familiar how you guys thought about how it should be like a virtual production workflow where you can kind of find your own workspaces and build your own workflow. And I mean, every time that I get into Martini, I build different kind of workspaces to go around the project. So basically that's my background. And I have like this reel that I want to share with you.
Nice. Okay. So is this real like the past 20 years of your work, or is it more recent stuff?
You usually kind of update your reel because at the end, you kind of go with the last thing that you work on. So it keeps like updated for everyone who wants to hire you.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much a lot of
Wow.
colorful stuff there.
Wow. Your water stuff is really impactful. Like,
Yeah, I
is
don't know
this like your
water. Yeah.
thing? Yeah, like it's hard to do shoots with water, right?
Yeah. I'm actually a scuba diver as well, so I kind of enjoy that. But yeah,
Oh,
it's really hard. It's really difficult to do that stuff. Mostly of those things that you saw on the reel is drama, TV series. So they are really demanding, actually. Yeah,
yeah,
but they're
yeah,
really
yeah.
fun to do. At the end, you end up exhausted, but really happy about doing the stuff. Yeah.
Do you do commercial work as well, or is it mostly like feature
I
narrative?
never went into the commercial industry here in Colombia. It's two separate kind of DPs that work.
Oh,
Ones
interesting.
that do commercial stuff, they just keep on that track. Some eventually some of them cross the lines, but mostly the one that do the commercial stuff are separate from the DP. And I actually enjoy doing TV series because you kind of go into the depth of the story. You kind of go into the
Mm-hmm.
psychologic thinking of the characters, and you kind of get more involved about that. I think commercial works is mostly about creating beautiful image, and they have like this whole uh, big resources to build like these beautiful images, and I respect the work of the commercial DPs. But I really enjoy the storytelling behind the long TV series. I've been doing it for a while now. My mom is actually an actress here in Colombia, so
Oh,
I have been
okay.
inside sets since I was like 5 years old. You know, like just
Oh my
going with
gosh,
her.
okay. I
Yeah,
didn't know. Oh wow,
yeah,
okay.
and I thought that being into the set is kind of this magical place. When I was little, everyone just turned into these characters, and it was just like magic, building a magic kind of place. So
Yeah.
it's really nice. I really
Wow.
enjoy it though.
Have you ever shot projects with your mom?
Yeah, I have done a shot with my mom. Is really fun. Yeah, it's
Oh,
really fun
nice.
to like. At the end, you have a huge responsibility because at the end you're lighting your mom. But
Wow.
she's really cool. She's actually a great painter, also an artist, and she took me to that path of arts and painting.
Hmm.
And yeah, just exploring the image in the whole broad way of what the image could be. You know, like from paper to canvas to film format to digital formats, and now it leads me to doing this incredible stuff with AI, generative AI. For me, at the end, it's like it's always gonna be the same. You know, it's like the power of the image which matters the most to me.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Okay, I love it. I mean, it's wonderful. Just before we get started, I think just to clarify, your reel was real, right? It's not AI, right?
No. Actually, let me just show you because this is a huge VFX shot, which is one of the biggest VFX shots that I've done.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
one, the
this
one.
is beautiful. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, this was shot and it was actually all empty. The only thing that really existed, like the boxing ring in the middle and the lights, the full lights that are round,
Okay.
and everything else from everything, this is all like post production made. This is all like VFX.
Is it a
And
real
also,
stadium though?
yeah, it's like the bullfighting place here in Bogota. That
Oh, okay.
yeah, we keep that, yeah. But back in the 80s, Muhammad Ali came and fight a fight like a friend fight with another Colombian boxer, and that
Yeah.
actually happened, and I had to recreate it for one of the TV series that we are making, and it was about that moment.
Mm,
So this is
mm,
supposed to be Muhammad Ali, but all of
mm.
this is just VFX made. I mean, just
Wow.
it didn't. There wasn't a single person on this place. It was all just like, yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. I think that's the only thing that is really VFX made, and everything else is just practical stuff. You know, everything is just practical. And well, I mean, camera rigs to people,
Yeah.
and yeah, kind of enjoy. Actually,
Incredible.
shot there's shots in Machu Picchu actually, which are real. We shot this a week before that the guy from Transformers went to shoot the movie of Transformers that happened also in Machu Picchu. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
it was
nice.
fun. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
It was really
Okay,
nice.
okay.
But mostly it's
Nice.
practical, you know, it's like
Yeah.
just like doing it in a traditional way, which is really fun to do.
Do you feel like, as you've been working, I guess, a lot with AI recently, like generative
Yeah.
media? Like, is it a completely different medium for you, or is it like film and then painting? They're both visual mediums, but completely different. Do you feel like there's a stronger parallel to film? Like how do you think about it?
I think one of the great difference on my way of seeing it is actually that when you're shooting or when you're painting, you have the instant response of what you're seeing. I mean, if you're painting, you actually see whatever happens on the canvas. When you're shooting, you immediately see it either on the viewfinder or on the monitors or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like an immediate response of what you are making. When you have to do it on AI, you have to wait. It's kind of when you are taking picture in an analog way that you have to like wait to develop your film, or you have to like when you are shooting on Super 16 or 35, that you have to wait until the film was developed so you can see the results. So I kind of feel kind of like the same way. You tell it to whatever model you're working on, and then you have to wait until it develops. So it kind of has like that same vibe for me, which I find it interesting, but I think most people, they're not used to working that way. So they need the immediate response. So, and then
Wait,
you have
that's
to like,
fascinating.
yeah, you have to iterate with the models. At the end, you wait like 2 minutes or whatever. It's not that much. But at the end, push away a little bit of people. But I find it like really interesting because it gives me like time to actually rethink if I was doing right the process. So if the image at the end comes well, it's okay, yeah, did it. So it's mostly like when you are shooting on 35 film with your analog camera, it was like, did I expose that right? Did I frame that right? And then you develop your film. This okay, yeah, I did it right. Okay. So kind of like a training, This concept, all the DPs or all the directors that I know, they feel like the same way. I find like more people from post-production, like editors or VFX people, are more trained to work that way, that you have to like wait for process. Actually, in VFX, there were like longer process. You have to wait for renders like days. And they kind of used to it. But for us, and I think it has to be with that kind of the immediate response of the image.
The way you talk about it is fascinating because on one hand, we're dealing with the most high-tech technology, and every technology makes it faster, more immediate, and then all of a sudden the technology is new, but the interaction is like backwards.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. So I think in that way, to answer your question, it's kind of like it feels familiar, but it's kind of different at the same way. So that's what I find really fascinating, because it's like a new way to building new images and new universes and new worlds. It's kind of like, yeah, you have to like learn how to speak with them. You have to learn how to communicate for you to have a really nice response from the models. This is actually fascinating when you work on Martini, because you have the possibilities to actually train how the model should respond. If you're looking for a specific kind of thing and you need really specific control over the asset you are expecting for, and Martini lets you train that model in that way, so you can give it all the variables and all the negative variables and shape it, make it for yourself. So
Nice. Okay, I think we can do this philosophy thing for 3 hours or probably 10 hours. I mean, I think we can start off every podcast by maybe talking about some of these thoughts.
For sure.
But I'm also curious what you've been working on.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
How should we do this? If you can share your project link, I can also open it from my screen too. Yeah. I see a very organized board.
Yeah, but basically I was just like, I'm always obsessed with the life of Rasputin, the Russian wizard kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, this mystical character of that. I was always thinking about making something with that, And also, I'm like a frustrated musician. I never get to play any instrument, but I really love music. So I start playing with the music models on Martini. With the audio models, you have the 11 labs, and I start playing, just building crazy Balkan kind of punk rock theme for this. And they just like, I just put like some crazy-ish lyrics on it, and at the end I just say, just like scream stuff in Romanian or something like that.
Yeah, here you can share.
Okay, let me see.
There's a song about Rasputin, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a disco kind of song.
Did you write the lyrics?
I kind of put like stuff there, like, and then at the end he just started like screaming in Romanian or something like that, I guess. This was all made in, I think that's Romanian. So that's pretty much like the track. It's just like a simple volcanic kind of punk rock stuff. Like,
did you generate the track inside of Martini, or did you generate it somewhere else?
Everything I did for the song, I actually have here some examples that didn't work, but everyone was made here.
So you can see the prompt. Okay.
Yeah, you can see the prompt, and you can have, I think they also put the lyrics here and stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I only use the 11 Lab for music, which I think it found better. And then I started building the characters.
Yeah.
And I actually use Midjourney still, because I think Midjourney has this way of building characters and worlds. And they just started giving me this crazy kind of zombie-like Romanian stuff. They start doing like this amazing stuff, which I find I mean, this is like my first animation project made in Martini, because I'm mostly like going on the way to hyper cinematic, and we can show later in other projects about that. But I start like doing this kind of like the sets, you know?
Nice. Can you zoom into your board just a bit more? It might be easier for. Oh yeah, nice.
Yep.
Yeah. How much time do you spend in Midjourney on this? Is it a few hours?
I think it was like a couple of hours, basically. Mostly was kind of like getting like the design of the characters, the color palette, and the ink brushes and stuff. I upload a little bit of stuff. So for example, this is the chariot pulled by these beautiful horses, and this is kind of like the chariot where eventually I hope the whole band could fit in here. But then I built like the interior of the chariot.
So it's like it's like a little bit of production design. It's also like I guess you're also exploring the the style, basically.
I'm actually, and I'm also doing like the cast, because I have to like build all these characters. For example, the drummer is kind of like an old Russian bear, and this is kind of like our lead character.
Nice.
So this is like, and then I just, actually the project is called Punk Ink, because it has like this kind of ink stuff, like kind of like these brushes that I actually really love.
Yeah.
And then I start like trying like small, like 4 seconds video of like adding the figure of Rasputin inside one of the sets, and actually give like a really, really nice output.
Voi sunteți copiii mei! Voi sunteți copiii mei! Ardeți tutlu!
Can we see your prompt here?
Yeah, for sure. Here's the prompt. Let me just like, how can I zoom this? But yeah, it is here.
Okay.
Let me see if I could just like, boom. Yeah, better. So I have the prompt here.
Yeah.
And here's actually the image, which is like this one. On the set, I think it's this one.
Nice.
And this is really nice, because here is where the variables start like really helping you out. And I have built like these variables for overall style, animation techniques, kind of they speak about the rotoscope techniques and every hand draw ink and stuff. I just give the instructions to Claude, and I told him to go and find references and stuff, and they just kind of start doing the prompt.
Yeah.
And I put like a small, this was just like test, so I kind of like put like really simple movements. And
nice.
The words that the guy are saying in Romanian, I didn't ask for that. I just told him like,
he just put it
there. He just put it there. But then if you see in the first test, you kind of feel like this kind of motion flow still work. It's kind of like 30 frames or something, because so I start like working my way around to see if I could find like a more kind of, well, this actually was in Hailu, which I think has.
Oh, interesting.
So just to look around for the kind of like the stop motion, like the 12 FPS kind of way of the animation, And then I tested on Flux, but Flux didn't hold the character and stuff. But I actually did a good job with the frame rate cadency.
Voi sunteți copiii mei! Ardeți totul!
Kind of feel more like animation.
Flux doesn't do image I think Flux, they said they're going to add image references, but actually Flux, they don't accept image references right now. So with Flux, you can only do a start frame at the moment.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I tried listen, I made like a bunch of tests, always asking Claude to like kind of test the models, and it's amazing how you kind of like give the instruction and you just go and make yourself a coffee and come back and you have. Yeah, it's kind of they're like insane. This one actually is pretty good. This one with Seedance 2.0. Let me just put like a. I did it all in like a low res test. It's kind of have like a blood splatter there, which is fun. See, kind of like it's weird. But yeah, this is kind of like the test, and then I start like working my way around with different characters. So
nice.
I did a guy from the accordion, yeah.
Oof.
But the guy started like yeah.
It's so
but the
good.
guy yeah, but the guy kind of splattered some ink, which is kind of like weird. It's kind of like more zombie-ish way that I wanted. But yeah, it's like a fun test actually. So
yeah.
So yeah, at the end I was trying to just like, okay, take the whole song and just put all these characters and place them in different sets and let's see what happened. But I think the music track was a little bit long.
Okay.
So it didn't hold.
So you tried to do like a 30-second generation with the music track?
I actually told Claude if he could like do the full 1 minute long, however he had to like do it or something. But at the end he said like he couldn't like hold the whole length of the track. So I then went and I just like cut it into 3 pieces, the track, like the intro.
Yeah.
And then the middle and then the outro of the track. I think it's on the wrong way actually. I think this one is the end. Yeah, I kind of like just for Claude to understand, to have like this small yeah, I think this one is like, yeah, this one is the end. So let me just like organize. So
I can move it down here.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Interesting.
So what I wanted is kind of like, I don't know, kind of like do the whole music video with the references and the sets kind of for each section, and then start on this accordion solo that has just like, okay, go with the accordion guy here, and then with the singing kind of do like close-ups of Rasputin singing to the
Oh, I love that you have it labeled here. You have the okay. Okay, so are we gonna try?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it would be like really fun.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have a question. Once you're inside the project, you can like with the MCP, you can like work on your Claude, and he's gonna start here, and I work on my Claude, and they kind of go in the project, the 2 Claudes connected.
Oh, they can work. They can work together. Yeah, Claude. I can have my Claude and your Claude. Yeah. I mean, everyone can bring their own. I mean, you can connect 5 Claudes if you want.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's the really cool part about this.
Well, another thing that I found recently is like you can actually build like many canvas inside one project.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I got like kind of scared the first time that happened, because I don't know how I think Claude just made like automatically a new canvas, and I was working on a project, and then everything disappeared, and I was just like, what?
Yeah.
But that's really fun. So yeah, I mean, we can start like with the intro, maybe. Which
Okay. I think it would be fun to just watch you do your workflow.
okay,
I can just watch you do your workflow, and then if I want to edit stuff, I can just edit from my side too. So then we
okay.
can
So
just
let me.
watch together and
Okay,
do it. Yeah.
so let me just like grab here.
Okay.
What happened? No, no, no. Wait.
Yeah. Take your time.
I speak in Spanish to Claude, so
Oh, that's fine.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak in whatever language is easy for you.
So I'm asking to connect. Okay, I think it's already hooked. Let me see.
So this is your Claude is connected already.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
so. I think he's trying to connect though.
Nice.
Can't see it here now. He's looking for the projects and stuff.
Nice. I
Like-
wonder if we should, like I'm looking at the audio you split. Like I wonder if we should name it part 1, part 2, part 3, so it's
Okay.
easier to like this. I mean, you can change it if you want, but I mean, just so that it's easier for us and Claude to understand. What do you think? I just renamed it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna ask Claude to update the skills. Should we use like Seedance 2.5? Yeah, no?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I was thinking actually, which is like the better way to ask Claude for this, to just like grab the first, and I always use like this number for Claude to like find the track. I say go to the shot 144, for example, and then in that shot you should add everyone in the cast bin.
Yeah.
And then
nice. Okay. Yeah, it should work.
Okay, let's try it then. So.
Oh, it's nice that you have the cast bin. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it like kind of like in doing a production you have like cast, and this is all like tests. This one I didn't test. Yeah, okay. Test. I love it that you can find your own like as your mind works or whatever. You can like organize the Canva in the way that you feel like.
And actually, there's one trick. I don't know if you know this. Try opening an image. So let's say you open an image. Yeah. Now, if you want to go to another image, you can actually just use your arrow key.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is
So
actually
you can navigate the canvas with arrow key if you want. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
They actually really love these assets, I mean, this is like really beautiful, It's kind of like how all these kind of brushes of ink, kind of oil paint, like insane,
It would. I mean, these would make really nice posters.
For sure. I mean, look at this. This is like things that you never crossed your mind to like leave like the same color on the face of the girl, and they just like kind of. This is just like Mid-Journey on fire,
Yeah.
Nice. I also tried to do some on Nano Banana and it didn't have kind of like the brush and paper kind of look like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the shot. Should I mention like the same, like go with the shot 144, or should I say like audio or something?
You can.
Or it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It should be able to do either. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, do you use, maybe
Uh-huh.
you can use voice mode. Do you use voice mode on Claude?
Yeah, I also have tried voice. Yeah, I have tried, but I don't know if I have kind of like in my philosophy, kind of when you kind of think the ideas and you start writing, it's kind of like the whole process of it kind of makes me have like a different stuff. But yeah, I have tried like a few times. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Have you tried it? Do you like to use it on voice?
I prefer voice. I like to just ramble. Like I like to
Okay.
think out loud. So
Okay.
usually I'm
Well,
like,
maybe we
oh,
should try it here. I mean, we can start like this one for here. Yeah, because it's kind of boring to see us just like typing
I
on
mean
the.
it's okay. I mean, hey, it's your creative process. Whatever works, man.
I don't know how I mentioned the variables. I think I put like Balkan laws. Yeah. Well, so I just asked him to go to the shot 144 of music, and I want to this part of the song that you add all the characters on the bin cast, and then you place them in the different images of the bin locations using Seedance 2.5, and do me a video uh, in the style and in the style of the images and in the variables that we have called Balkan laws. I'm gonna say like, should we do it like on 21/9 or should we do it like aspect ratio? I think that one works, isn't it? 20,
I like
21.9, yeah.
21.9, yeah.
Okay. In, let's say 480
480.
solution.
Yeah, let's start
So
with
let's
480.
go faster.
Yeah.
And also really curious about what happened if you do it in 480 and then you do the upscale to see what happened with the brushes and in the ink and stuff, you know?
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
just
actually
gonna
a good point.
yeah, let's see what happened.
Yeah. I feel
So-
like the upscaling is more forgiving for animation style than
Mhm.
live action. I think if you go live action 480 up, I think it's a lot easier to break down.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, maybe I mean later we can. Well, another question that I have. Once you open the window of the Martini app on the desktop, if you're working on two separate projects, you have to like always jump from one project to another, just like here. I
Yeah.
mean, you cannot have like two open windows of the Martini, like one.
That's true.
that's it.
Yeah, you would
I mean-
need to. I guess you would need to open one in the browser.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that,
That's
yeah.
a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, because later I could show you like the hyper cinematic kind of. I mean, yeah, just let me see if I can run it here in the browser. Let me just check if I could show you because that's like a whole different thing about of what we are doing here.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I
yeah.
think we can focus on one at a. Maybe it's just easier if we focus
Okay.
on one.
Say the shot 144 lasts 29 seconds. It goes within the limit of 30 seconds reference for audio. I think it's building it. So yeah, it's building it.
Oh, it's going. Okay, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But
let's see the
it
prompt.
did make this. I don't know. It
Oh,
did
really?
make this.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, he just did it.
It just does whatever it wants to do, huh?
But I actually like kind of the animation kind of
The
feeling.
it has a little bit of like a video game kind of zoom in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So this one is the prompt is like, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So he did add the variables, yeah.
Oof. It's really doing a lot of references, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's supposed to hold like 50 references on the model, which is kind of like amazing, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how it holds up.
Listen, so there's the cast. Here's the location. Yeah, he did add everything, and here's the audio. structure, 9 consecutive beat, 1 character each, roughly 3 second a piece, hard cut and downbeat. So the character. Singer. So I forgot to mention that the singer is this guy. So he may be.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
One way, I don't know if you do this, when I have Claude make the shots for me, I usually have it just make drafts for me. So then I can click on it to review the prompt before it runs.
Yeah.
So Claude has 2 modes. It can either create it and run it, or just create the draft. So if you want to review first, you can always just have it make the draft too.
So let's see what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
this is nice.
Let's see. Yeah.
I want to see how it holds like the 29 seconds, because that's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually not that much, but when you've been working
Yeah.
with all the models, that it's just like 10 seconds or 15 seconds is kind of, the 30 seconds is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Can we listen to the whole audio track, the 29 seconds, so we know before we watch the video?
This one,
Yeah.
like the first part of the track.
Yeah.
We are the pariahs, spot on the road. We buried our fathers under the frost and the cold. They tried every fire, they tried every blade, but nothing daily ever burned what we made. Noise and thing changing, now put it more. Most any the fuck, she's in.
So yeah, I should have mentioned that the first part, it should be like the violin player doing like the solo, which is she.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And that this is the singer. I don't know, you can ask Claude to just like have like kind of like a law or something that the guy with the red tag is the singer, the girl with the, I don't know, let's say.
You can probably
Yellow.
say that. You could
I
probably
think
say
it
that.
should be like, yeah. I think I'm gonna mark some colors on them so we can try
Yeah.
like a different. So this is like
Also,
my first approach, but if you
Yeah.
if you want to like jump in and maybe your approach on how we could like set it would be nice also.
Yeah, no, I think what you're doing is, I think it's good. I think my guess actually is, because the lyrics and the audio track is pretty, there's a lot of music and like there's words. I have a feeling that it's better to also give the Seedance prompt the lyrics, so it knows.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling that it's gonna get, if you want people singing in it, I think it's gonna forget the lyrics. That's my guess, but I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, we should mention this guy should be like the lead singer and lip sing the lyrics of the song, but yeah, you should definitely place the lyrics in there.
Because Seedance is also not gonna know whose voice is which character, I guess.
Yeah.
So, like when you put the lyrics in, it should say, okay, character
it's this
1
one.
says these lyrics, character 2 says these lyrics.
Is this one? Let me just check. I think it's this one, yeah.
We are the pariahs.
No. Maybe this one, is it? No, it doesn't match like the. So yeah, that's true. That I don't have like the original kind of. I don't know. This one I did edit this one of 2 of the generation that I made with 11 Labs.
Yeah.
But I don't think I see the original one just to like add the lyrics. But yeah, that's true also. I don't know if you could ask Claude to like analyze this file and extract the lyrics. Maybe that could
It
work.
might. It could probably do it, but if you have, if you have the original
see if
lyrics
maybe
somewhere,
this
it's
one.
probably better.
We are the
I think
pariahs.
that one. Yeah.
Okay.
On the road. We
Yeah, that's the one. This one is it. So let me just like, so it should be like, the prompt should be here. The lyrics should be here.
Nice. Yeah, I think you can tell Claude that.
Wait. So yeah, this is the lyrics. Yeah, we have to like add the lyrics for sure.
Wow, I'm really excited for this video because I haven't tested the Seedance 2.5 with the menu references. So let's see. I'm really curious what's gonna happen.
I mean, at the end, because it's like a music video, you could as many of like B-roll that you have, it should be fine, you know.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
We could use some of the footage that comes out of this one.
Yeah.
Because it's like a music video. At the end, you're not doing like in a specific narrative kind of stuff. It's kind of like this crazy Romanian guy is just like partying, you know, at the end, which is really, really fun. It's really, really fun. I actually really love animation, but I haven't done like, it's weird because I haven't done any interesting experiments with that, with animation. I just did like this one, which I was actually testing a prompt that a fellow, the one that I told you, a fellow director, he just plays like this interesting prompt for Seedance. And I did it like in this hyper cinematic way. And then I started playing around with animation kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Let's look. I want to look at it. Yeah, let's look at it.
So the prompt is basically the same. He shared the prompt, and I just add my hyper cinematic kind of rules.
Okay,
and then it became this.
Taking oven, makes an it, breaks the ditch, way to change it, right a little bit, I'm bitch, average a did, change the ditch, word is down her, into the bid, wait to neighbor, into this.
Nice.
So it really holds up.
What style was the original prompt in?
Oh, I think this one. This is the original prompt.
Okay.
But I just place it here to have like it on site. But yeah, This is the original prompt. So, oh no, sorry, this is the one that I just redo, and this is the one that has more animation kind of way.
Wicked, move it, greatness, the kisses, show this, the kisses. I know you waited, I know you waited, I know you waited, I know you ate it. You see you waited, I mean you ate it. You see you laid it, still in the lady. She gotta lave it, we never lie. We did just take this.
I mean, it's definitely a diverse set of styles.
Yeah, it kind of sometimes it didn't hold. It started like mixing real people with animation and
Name it.
But yeah, I think I have the original prompt around here. But
Nice.
I just add those, so.
Nice. Okay, I think it's ready.
So, whoa.
Okay.
So, let's go.
Eines Ahners von der Rost. Victor misst dich fällen, dich die blickt. Nach finde ich allen Rost ansteckt.
Wir geben aus, das Wachstum gehält. Detail wie Feiern auf Buttertüge. Das macht den Stempeln, das der Welt. Wenn der Leder war.
I like the end.
But he write like a new whole song. I mean, he didn't. He did just like a new.
The song style is the same. But
The songs are the same, yeah, definitely. But it didn't respect like the first part of the song. I mean, it's really nice though. Let me just zoom in like a little bit here. But this is like really nice though. I mean, the bird kind of plays the drum, whatever. But
Eines Ahners von der Rost.
this one is beautiful though.
Victor misst dich fällen, dich die blickt. Nach finde ich allen.
I wish the shots were a bit more dynamic. I think my guess is that adding the lyrics might help, I think. And then we probably need to tell it to follow the music exactly.
I'm writing some camera behavior for adding another variable, so it doesn't stay like. Could be like more risky, more kind of like.
Yeah. And does it do all of these sets in the first
Nope.
one? So I think it's better to not give it things that it doesn't need to know.
Okay.
So, if the first part of the music only uses a few of the sets, we should probably only reference those.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably for the music too. Basically for the audio, it should say the audio is only the track. Nothing else is added.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm just looking at your prompt right now.
They're from the last video. This one.
Yeah. Also, if they're in the same place, it might also help to have like a master still with how the band people are like together. Like how they're positioned, because right now it's just taking the still references. If you want to, you can make a wide shot as a still reference.
Somewhere at the end, at the final clip. So let's redo this stuff. I'm just doing like a variable. I actually asked for Claude to like analyze a bunch of animation shorts that I found online, and I asked him to write like kind of like a skill for animation.
Oh, nice.
And he's like doing the actually, yeah. I told him to upload the skill for animation and then just like do and yeah, he put it right here. Live camera alone.
Oh, cool,
Nice.
cool. Okay, so that's like your new variable.
Yeah, but I was checking that he only plays 2 variables. Is it that you have to like mention each variable so he can really place it, or you just do it like randomly?
If you want to use more variables, you should probably tell it so it knows. Yeah.
He's saying that with the how many characters does Seedance actually holds? Because I think when you start adding variables which are like condensed into these variables, but they actually add more characters to the maybe if we ask to do the prompts in Mandarin or something, you could like shorten kind of like just place them on Chinese.
I have noticed when the prompts get long, it does break down, like it stops listening to you. I have noticed that. Yeah.
Okay, so the guy stopped listening to me. Jesus. So, okay, he already did the variable. So I think what we should do is what you told me, that just like do like a still frame of the whole band together with this guy in front man, and just like, okay, so I could actually tell him to do it here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm just asking to do an image where all the characters of the bean cast are in the same formation of like a punk rock band, and respect the images. Like 100%, that doesn't change any of the characters.
Yeah.
Should I use what, like Nano Banana maybe, or which one should like hold better for this?
You could try Seedream 5 Pro, might be good.
I'm gonna ask for both.
Or GPT-2. Yeah, you can also do GPT-2. I think Image 2 might be good.
Image 2 and Seedream
5 Pro.
At 4K, I'm gonna ask. At 2K. Sure. I think Seedream doesn't do 4K. I will actually love to see you like just speaking to Claude, I would actually enjoy that, to see that, just like chatting to Claude, it's like
Yeah.
maybe we could try like a little bit for just to see how actually holds. I actually tried just once basically, but because so with my house is like with a lot of people, mostly like, and I kind of like I'm speaking to the Claude, so
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
at the end
I
I
think
just
I-
like
Yeah, I can show you how I do it sometime. I just speak for like minutes, I just say whatever is on my mind and then I let it organize it for me.
But maybe you could try it. I mean, just like jump in and just like, I don't know, do it with some, maybe with this, with the,
Oh,
I
like
don't know, with the
the-
viol. Yeah,
the
do it with the
master?
viol. Yeah,
Okay, wait,
with the
let me-
violin player. And
Let me show. Okay, I'll show you how I would do it. Give me a second. I would just do that.
to
Can
see
I-
it here.
Yeah, can I share my screen? Okay, interesting. Okay, do you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, so here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make the master, okay? And which environment do you want the master shot to be?
Yeah, I think it could be like the inside of the lab that I think is the.
Is it this one? Is this the lab?
Yeah. Yeah.
83. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go to voice mode. Hello. Okay. So now it's connected. So it's just everything I'm saying is put into here. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reset once. Okay. Okay. So I want to create a master shot of all of my characters. I want to make a new still image, and all of the cast is in the cast bin. So I have 9 images in the cast bin. I want you to combine all of them. They're a band. And I want you to keep the style, this like ink style. And Rasputin is the lead singer. So I want you to make sure that Rasputin is the lead singer. And I want you to put them into the environment, which is 083. So it's a lab. So I want you to put all the characters in there and arrange them in a nice way that looks like their band playing. And I want you to give me versions with Nano Banana Pro, Seedream 5 Pro, and also GPT Image 2. And I want you to give me 2 variations of each model. Like that. That's how.
Nice.
And then,
This is-
so I'm
you-
just
you-
speaking to it like.
You're
like it's an
directing,
operator,
bro. You're not speaking, you're directing, my friend. You just direct. This basically what a director does. I mean, you're like a director of AI. Amazing, dude.
Director.
It's like, yeah, you just direct. This is basically what directors do.
And then let's see what it does, And then probably once it gives me first version, then I would do the exactly same thing, and I say, okay, I like the look of the Nano Banana one, but I like the composition of the Seedream one, so I want you to try regenerating again, but then
Okay.
do that. So then
Okay.
I would basically just have a conversation with this.
Okay, so now let's try animate something. I mean, just feel free to trying to set one of the track
Oh,
audios.
that's yours. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this is so nice. Wait, I
Yeah.
love this. Wow. Wait, this is beautiful.
This is made with
Banana?
no,
It says
Pro.
banana.
Nice.
Very nice.
It's actually very nice, yeah.
Wow. And did you use this one for your new video gens or?
No, this is just made. They just dated it with my last instruction.
Oh, these are the image gens. Okay.
Yeah, these are the images that we just did. I think this one is like. This one is
Oh, wow, the
ChatGPT.
the arrangement of everyone is so nice.
ChatGPT is way more darker though. It's kind of more.
It's still working on it.
And this one is also beautiful, These like these amazing stills, I want to
I mean-
print one of them.
Yeah.
I'm put it on my wall.
Well, the posing is really good. The posing and the composition is just.
Seedream is
Like-
also really nice though. I mean, look at that. It
It's
feels
like
more
perfect.
like kind of like
This one's
print stuff, you know?
mm-hmm.
Wow, I mean, the three of them are really nice, though.
I like the composite. I mean, maybe cinematically this one works better, but like, I mean, as a
Yeah.
print, this is beautiful. Okay, so it's asking me some questions. I'll say 21.9, that's fine. All 14 figures. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you want me to try, okay, once my images are ready, or I can try animating with yours.
Yeah.
Which one do you like?
I think that this one is really good, though. I think this one is the
one?
GPT-2, I think. Seedream. The Seedream. I like the cold, kind of cyan, bluish
Yeah.
background, foggy background of the image.
Okay. Okay, so let's do Seedream.
So yeah, I want to hear you direct again. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it's like, this is kind of like, I guess, like mind-blowing every time this stuff kind of happen. I'm definitely gonna keep trying with the voice.
For me, it helps me think more naturally. I think it's like I'm talking to someone, but let's see. Okay, so while that's doing that, I mean, this is still doing it, so I'll just start recording. It's okay. Okay, so I want you to help me animate a shot, and basically what it is it's a music video, and I did the first attempt at it with shot 147, but we had a few problems. First, the music drifted, so it took the style of the music 144, but it didn't keep it exact. So I want you to update the prompt so that it's going to be exactly the music in 144, not a single note changed. And then we're going to use the characters on top of it to create a music video. And for the first shot, well, actually, this is the first 29 seconds of the music video. So I just want you to use not all the sets, but a few. So you can use set 83 and set 88. And for the master shot, you can use shot 151. That's the master shot with all the characters in it. And then you can use all the character references if you like. The Rasputin image, which is asset 81, is the main lead singer, so I want you to make sure that you use that as the lead singer. And the lyrics for the first song is actually, which was it, 127 or was it?
Oh, the one with the green tag.
Okay, so you can look at audio 55 for the lyrics. And I think we're only doing up to verse 1 and verse 2, I think. Or verse 1 and the chorus, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first.
You should also ask for the intro, should be like the violin player.
Okay, and the intro section of the music track is the violin player, which is shot 80. So I want you to make sure that the shot starts with 80, and then the lead singer is 81, and then the other character... And the other characters can show up, and I want you to make it so that it's kind of like stop motion style, but also the camera work is pretty expressive, like a music video. So not boring cuts, really dynamic cuts, dynamic camera movements.
Crash zoom, handheld.
Crash zoom and handheld, out of focus. Thank you. And it would be great if you can just make a draft of the prompt onto the canvas. Seedance 2.5 480p at 21:9 aspect ratio.
How old are you, Koh, my friend?
I'm very young. Very old. Young,
No,
but old
I
enough
guess
to
you're
know.
younger.
Old but young enough to know? I don't know. One of those.
Yeah, I guess you're way younger than me.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm
maybe
43 now, man.
Maybe you've been shooting for longer than I've been alive.
I mean, yeah, it would be fun if we ever cross our path in like a real shoot, you know? Just,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh,
get
yeah,
along.
that's true.
It would be fun.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's very composed.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
But I guess it kind of changed the character, isn't it? It did change the rest.
I think for this kind of thing, what I would probably do is find one that I like, and then if there's anything wrong with it, I would go to edit with image model, and then I will just use that as a reference, but then ask it to fix things.
And you build like
So-
a new set, because I have found that once you start like kind of editing in one image and start like doing like new generation of it, it kind of gets like hit, you know, it kind of lowers the quality,
yeah.
you know?
So I think if it's once or twice, it's okay, but if you go more, sometimes you lose.
Oh, that one is beautiful though. The shot
Oh, my gosh, there's so many
159
of
is
these.
beautiful.
But I think there's too many of these
Nice.
ladies.
Look at the 160.
Which one's 160, yeah.
160 is nice.
I mean, this feels more like a setup. This feels like a poster, not so much like a scene, you know? Like I don't think you would actually compose people like this in a film.
It's kind of like for the record kind of art, for the art booklet, I think it's called.
Oh, like a album cover?
Yeah, like an album cover, like an album. I mean, if you are doing like a CD or something about this Rasputin band, this one should work really well.
Okay, so I'm waiting for my Claude to make the draft of the next video. So
Okay.
I think it's
How long did we
creating
ask for it?
right now.
For the
What's that?
29
Oh.
seconds? How long did we ask for it?
I think I didn't specify how long. Okay, so it's here. So it didn't run the generation. It just put it here so I can review it.
Okay.
So it put your thing in here. I guess the prompt length is over the limit, which is probably a problem. So we can shave it.
Okay.
And then I guess it did a lot around the audio.
Uh-huh.
It's a pretty aggressive audio prompt, I would say.
For the
That's-
lyrics, you mean?
Well, it's like don't change, don't change, don't change.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if this is gonna work. We can try. Okay, and then it's doing that cast.
Oh, I mean, this
Are
should be
these-
like all the three of them. It's like different sets. We can delete like one of them. Just leave like 3 girls.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it holds like 1,000 characters, that prompt?
So right now we're at
think.
14,000, but we still need to shave a lot.
Okay.
Okay, so that's okay. So it's
sure.
like
Well, all the camera movement are really interesting. I mean, in the structures, you said second by second, violin alone, hard cut.
Yeah.
That's like really nice. Though. Whip pan into the violin's face, hair whipping, eyes down, striking. Yeah.
let's
Nice.
see.
Does
I
the
think,
space counts as characters? No. The space
does it?
between the.
I guess yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay. Your variables, did you use it for the images? Like, I'm wondering if we need the variables because they're already captured in the image references. Or maybe we should keep it. Okay, I'm gonna shave the audio prompt. I think it's just too long.
Okay. So yeah, I have found like in other kind of, I mean, in Mid Journey when it says it's like a long prompt, he actually shared it for you. He kind of like get away of the stuff that is being repeated or the spaces and stuff, and he just kind of like trim it to, which is kind of.
I think technically there's no prompt length. When the prompt gets really long, it really starts to degrade. Like it just stops listening to you. Okay, I still need to trim. It's very sad to trim,
Yeah. Maybe also you could try like asking Claude to specifically stay into like 10 character
Yeah.
kind of way
Definitely.
that it doesn't make like a really, really long
Yeah. Like I would
prompt.
probably. I could also ask Claude to trim the prompt. I guess for this case, I think it's just a nice way to also review the prompt.
So when you ask for a draft, he plays it or in Claude, or he plays it on the canvas inside when you ask for a draft.
Claude puts it in the canvas,
And you
but
just.
it doesn't run it, so I can review it before it runs it.
Okay.
Yeah. So for like images, I don't really care. So maybe I will like just have it run. But for videos, sometimes especially if it's a complicated prompt, it's probably better for me to review it once. And then I can give Claude some feedback, like, oh, you should fix this.
Okay. So I could show you like the other projects that I have on Martini here. The ones with the hyper-realistic way as we wait for this one, because I think that one is gonna take a while. So let me just jump into this one. Okay, so you're watching one screen of the project, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so this one was like asked for guys who are in the need of more video asset that they didn't have at the end of a feature film that they're shooting.
Okay.
So in this case, what I did, they asked me for like specific shots of Colombian news and Colombian specific times on the 2016 and in the 80s of stuff that happened on the news. So they didn't have like the whole assets that they were working on, or they have to do it, ask for permission to do it, and they are in really, really bad quality. So they asked me if I could run some tests and start building like images for this specific work. So what I did is that I actually told Claude that start building these new rules about ethnicity, about time and decade, specific places, and I also give them the rules to act like a war photography, like have this feeling of shooting in 35 films, and the models start like giving me this amazing,
nice,
hyper-realistic kind of shot in 35 film pictures of the Colombian conflict.
Nice.
After I did that, once I developed the rules, I only start like, okay, let's shoot some pictures. Let's shoot some pictures back in the 80s in Bogota, Colombia. And well, this was like the first way of that I was putting rules on the canvas, but then I found out the tool of variables so that it could be really, really helpful. But I actually had to start like building some cast so he would understand inappropriate wardrobe and uniforms that the people used to wear back in the 80s. About the guerrilla in Colombia. So he had to like build these characters so I could place them later on the image assets.
Nice.
And actually start giving like really, really nice results. They start like doing these pictures with, I add all these rules about shooting with telephoto lenses and have like a shadow depth of field. And always, if you see the prompt, I think I mentioned, well, this one didn't have, but I start mentioning specific film stocks from on the 80s, like Kodak, Color Chrome, or Fuji, or stuff like that. And then I just start like going nuts. And then I asked him to, okay, I want to have some pictures at night.
Wait, this like looks so real.
Yeah.
This looks so real.
Just like I want like a full snapshot, like, you know, like a raw
gosh.
flash on the face, children. He actually nailed the cars and stuff, you know, if you could see the car. I don't know
How's
how you
the
call
text here? Is the text correct?
I think, yeah, the text is correct. Yeah. I still have like this kind of weird feeling about when you add cardboard painted this stuff. I feel it like, it was a little bit false. When you look the whole picture, this kind of feel like a little bit placed like on top of it. But yeah, at the end, it started giving me like really, really interesting results. I mean, I start playing with the whole shallow depth of field, telelens, and it start building me all this interesting stuff that actually really happened, because this actually really happened at my country at some point of the critical political state of my country, and it actually nailed it really good. You know, it doesn't have like a real church inside a church, but when you see it, you kind of feel that it is like a real place when it happened.
Yeah.
And it gives me this amazing stuff. I think these are all made with Nano Banana, I think. Yeah, Nano Banana Pro, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just keep like doing like, but I didn't, this one I didn't make this character, this like Colombian people. He just understood it on the prompt, and he started like shooting and just like doing this amazing stuff. And then we start like, I start animating, because at the end we needed like, this was actually from news. So I try to keep it like, even it was in 8, I upscale it to 8K.
Okay.
I also wanted like to have like the feeling of like a raw video from the 2016 kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So it gave me these results, which I think they're amazing,
Wow, the video zoom.
The video zoom, just like a slow video zoom, you know, just like being present on the places. It was like really, really interesting, you know.
Oh my gosh, and the
And
camera
the
work.
panning, yeah. I also had to like write a rule to act like a cameraman who's doing like this news on play. So, and then I asked for like, okay, like, let's travel back to the 80s inside Bogota into a riot, and let's just do like coverage of a riot.
You know, I think my intuition is Flux would do a really good job with this kind of material. The Flux 3 video is really good at doc style.
Okay.
So you might find it interesting to work with that.
And you can, and you only have to add like a start frame for Flux.
Yeah, you can only do start frame, or you can actually do keyframes too in Flux.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, start giving me like these amazing results. So what I find really interesting is the behavior of the camera operator, which is kind of like a specific behavior of like a news camera operator doing like this stuff. He's not like a proper cinematographer, kind of like. And I find it like, it's kind of like, it's kind of beautiful, you know. It's kind of, he just start like, I just built like these virtual camera guys, these virtual photographers, and I just made this huge project.
Wow. It's kind of interesting because you are being the DP. Like, you have a camera op, but you're just the DP and telling the camera op like certain directions.
Yeah. So I think that asset is all set. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
So we'll talk more about the War Photographer project. So I guess back to me. I guess I will play the. Okay, so this is ready. This was the prompt from our Claude. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are the pariahs, spat on the road. We buried our fathers under the frost and the cold. They tried every fire, they tried every blade, but nothing delivered what we made.
Noi suntem cei care n-am putut mur, mostenătorii de foc și sangre varsat. Voi sunteți copii mei, focul meu, îl vei îngrura pe toți, le vei la numele.
Okay.
Nice. I mean, nice. I think
it
really...
got some. I mean, I actually like the cuts at the end. This sequence I like.
Focul meu, îl vei îngrura pe toți, le vei la numele.
That I like. I think it followed the music a little bit better this time, right?
Yeah, better. But I mean, once you have this asset, then you can easily download and edit with the original track. I mean, it's kind of like on the same beat, and it has the same vibe. So easily, this is actually beautiful, you know. If you put like reuse settings, or you like, if you go like or regenerate, it will give you like a new version of it, and then you can have all the kind of like the footage of the video. So that's one way to like.
Yeah. True.
Really, really nice.
And you can also, you could reuse setting, and then because for this prompt, it's just broken down by the second, you can change the camera. I mean, like if you want more coverage, you can just change these.
Okay.
And then like change the coverage for that section, you know?
And you can also like place it on different sets
Like
and
maybe
stuff.
you don't,
Whoa,
like
I mean,
here it says 2 to 4 whip pan. Let's see what it does. 2 to 4. I guess that's interesting.
yeah, I did like a zoom out,
Anyway.
kind of brush zoom out. But I mean, it's really interesting the way that you can, using the voice mode, actually, that you can like scroll on the canvas and just like go and looking for the assets and just ask him and go to this one straight and go to this one, and then it's just like again, you just direct a part of my video clip, like a joint working process. This is amazing.
Nice. Okay, well, it's getting a little bit late, and
sure.
We did our first long session.
Nice.
I thank you so much for your time. I think this is amazing. I mean, amazing that we can share with other people this process, because I think it's just inspiring to see how other people are using the tool and doing creative projects.
Thank you guys again. Whenever you feel like we can do this again, for me it's a really, really enjoyable process, and I'm actually learning a lot about Martini and how it works. I mean, it's as I told you before, it's like a mind-blowing tool that lets you like build the stuff that lives inside your head. For example, I just started this like yesterday. I actually started doing the cast and stuff yesterday about, I don't know, after lunch. I just sit down and say, Mel, I have this thing in my mind. I'm gonna go just testing this, and look, I mean, less than 24 hours later, we have 2 main shots that we can use and stuff. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I mean, hopefully we can just like post it once it's done, and you can, let's see what happens.